Camelot 331 here, and things are about to get real spicy up in the Best Buy world. If you don't know about Best Buy by now, oh my gosh. Corey Berry, the CEO, she may have some thick turd cutters on her, all right, which I do love, but she is going insane. She clapping everybody, and she's snapping them like Thanos. And what am I talking about? So Best Buy has had a lot of changes recently, and among all of the terrible changes, there have been massive layoffs for thousands and thousands and thousands of employees across the company. And I mean like half of them. I mean, it's a lot of people. A lot of people are affected by this. But I made a video recently, and it kind of blew up a little bit, and somebody from the corporate office, or, well, I probably shouldn't say that, somebody in a corporate capacity has messaged me and gave me the info on why these layoffs are happening, and it's gonna blow your damn mind. It's kind of shady, and I don't know how the hell it's legal. And I'm gonna read that to you, so make sure you stay to the end so you see that message. And we're also gonna go over a lot of messages from other Best Buy employees and just see what the hell's going on. It's getting pretty damn spicy. Corey Berry's going ham as hell, boys. And it's not how I would like. It's in a bad way, not the sexy way. So before we get into it, make sure you like this video, make sure you share it with your boys, and make sure you give it a good old-fashioned updoodle and comment down below. And please follow me on Odyssey. It's in the description. It helps out your boy a lot. So let's get into the sauce right away. Here we go, boys. I hope you have your seatbelt on. So this one right here says, "Goodbye, Best Buy." It's finally time to say goodbye after 10 years with the company and numerous snaps. My number came up during the last reorganization. I decided to stay on and look for a position inside the company. And while I did find one, another opportunity came my way. So that, combined with a bunch of issues with my family, I decided to leave. I also felt I had stayed through again. Next time a reorg happened, I would have been the first one targeted. I've been on severance twice now, Jesus. I came to the sad realization that I'd never feel secure in my job again with Best Buy, and that's no way to live or work. I've met so many wonderful people and made a lot of friends along the way, so this decision was not taken lightly. It's scary and sad to leave what was my home for a long time, but physically and mentally, this was in my best interest. Shocking. It says, I hope Best Buy rights the ship and it becomes a better version of itself. Doubt it. Doubt it. And as you can see, everybody's cheering it on. F Best Buy. This company causes more mental issues with their heads and credit cards with underpaid employees and toxic management. And this is going to be a theme, guys. Not only did the corporate office actually Thanos snap only long-term employees, now there was a few sprinkled here and they were probably paid higher right out of the gate. But what happened was employees that are 10, 15, 20 years, they were the ones laid off in mass. Why? You guessed it. It's because of what they were getting paid, and we're going to get into that a little bit later. But that's the theme that you're probably seeing right now. But let's continue reading these bad boys. This one says, overworked. It says, my store legit on average has 12 people every day. 1 person at the customer service, 1 doing mobile, and 3 to 4 on floor. This includes only 2 managers, sometimes 1, 2 Geek Squad guys, and 2 in the warehouse. The workload is so ridiculous now, and we've been getting so many complaints from customers who can't get any help because there's only 4 people available when there's 24 people in the store. And then checkout and Geek Squad lines are extremely long. Returns and Funk are always packed. This has become unbearable. Damn, 1 person in mobile is suicide. Damn, son. It's insane. It says, manager on walkie, I need people for a code 1 up front. Bruh. This guy says, I've worked for a big store with 2 to 3 in each department at minimum, and I've also worked at a small store with the same situation, and it sucks that the company will never change their ways, especially with the layoffs. Wait, y'all get 2 people in the warehouse? So as you can see, they're doing what a lot of places did, especially GameStop. So a few years ago at GameStop, before the end times, all right, before it became just a joke, I would work every day, and I would have a part-timer or 2 with me, and I would do all my manager stuff, like, making schedules, reorganizing the store, taking in shipment, doing marketing, because there was a lot of tasks, man. It was kind of insane when I think about it now. And I would have the part-time people able to do, the registers and take care of all the customers. Well, eventually they axed all that, and it was just me, just standing there 12 hours taking care of customers and also doing all my tasks. Keep in mind, the task never let up. The responsibilities only increased. Because that's how they do it. Corporations, they take you like a rag, like a wet rag, and they wring you out until you're dry as hell and useless. Useless, I tell you. There's nothing more useless than a dry rag, I'll tell you right now. Same thing with your girlfriend. But still, there's more to come, boys. There's more to come. Check out this one right here. It says, has anyone else just quit because the constant reminder of BPs were so annoying? Which is I'm pretty sure the credit card applications. I stopped wearing a walkie because employees and supervisors would just go on and on about cards. They were obnoxious too. Every sentence they said had something to do with a card. Imagine just trying to do your job and some random guy keeps yelling in your ear about credit card metrics. I was 16. I couldn't even apply for the card and they wanted me to hustle it to customers. Couldn't believe how strong a grip these cards have on the employees, but it started feeling like a cult and I dipped. Anyone else having this experience? And that's something that GameStop tried to do and they failed at. All right. And I mentioned GameStop a lot because I worked there for so damn long. So they tried to have the credit card with the extremely high interest rate. And by the way, 18-year-old kids, they automatically got approved with no credit, $500. And they encouraged us to make them spend it that day. And then those kids, of course, would go into debt because they don't really know how anything works. You know, that's just how that works. That's who they preyed upon. Okay. And that's how this is here. You could go into a Best Buy and buy $4,000 worth of stuff that has high profit margin at Best Buy. Okay. You could do that right now. And you could not get a credit card. And if you don't, that employee is going to get in trouble. He may have made, or she may have made, Best Buy probably $1,000 in profit, maybe a little bit less, depending on the products. But you didn't get the credit card application. And that's all that matters in the grand damn scheme of things. Well, let's move on to this right here. This is going to blow your ass out. So this one's very short and sweet and to the point. It says, has anyone's store started hiring for positions that were just cut in the last layoff cycle, which was only 1 month ago? Seems like my store is opening those positions and trying to get new blood in. Weird. This person said, this happened last time we fired full-timers. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Getting rid of people who worked under Hubert because they know how much better the company was. Shocking. Circuit City and Best Buy both did this. Oh, guess where Circuit City is? So this is actually going to lead us perfectly. It's going to segue us perfectly in to the person that contacted me from corporate. This is a juicy, delicious leak that I hope you enjoy, and we're going to read it to you right now. So this is what's going on at Best Buy, and this is why Best Buy did this. You hearing it here first, boys. Check this out. So it says, I work in a corporate capacity and wanted to give you info on the Best Buy layoffs and the idea around what's happening. Said several of us advocated against this because it directly affected tenured associates. Shocking. Tenured associates are people that have been there for a long amount of time, accrued a lot of pay and a lot of benefits and PTO and stuff like that. It says, we were initially told that these layoffs were necessary in cutting the fat, which is normal. More revenue equals more investor interest, which in turn isn't exactly that far from the truth, let's be honest. It says, I've been watching you for a long time and heard you talk about this before, and he's probably mentioning about a different company. We fired all of those associates, okay? Most without any notice, just to turn around and hire back new associates for the exact same positions at a lower rate, guys. Damn. Essentially to save money in the big picture. What people don't know is that several of these employees were the same employees. They were asked to reapply for several dollars an hour less because technically they can't just really drop their pay. I mean, I guess they could, but it would be a much worse PR outcome than just rehiring them. They lost any PTO accrued as well, which is probably another factor. Walmart does that a lot. They'll actually lower employees from full-time to part-time, sometimes without telling them, just so they lose their benefits. It says, this may not be news to some people, but when we advocated against it, the other team members laughed. They don't care about these people. We were on a video call with Corey, who is the CEO, Corey Berry, and several people brought up alternatives to the layoff situation. She said that these employees are not her problem, and if they wanted to attempt to stay on, then they could just get paid left. She laughed over and over at this idea, which, to be honest, sounds about right in her case. That's about it. There are more layoffs coming, guys. So if you work at Best Buy, just letting you know. Rinse and repeat. Same plan. Fire high paid and hire low paid. That's the plan moving forward. So this is something that's going to continue happening. And you know, it's actually really funny to me that we talk about this right now. Corey Berry released a video to her employees after firing everybody. and was like, we really sympathize and we feel for you and we care about you as people, and we just want to let you know this was not an easy decision. And I'm like, yeah, it's easy for you to say. You still live in your mansion and have your Ferraris, but it's neither here nor there. She made like what, 19 million last year just in bonuses, but it's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. So what do you guys think about that? Do you work at Best Buy? Please comment down below, share this video, and like the bad boy. Okay, that's very, very important, because the more people that know about this, it leads to a negative PR thing. And the only thing that fixes corporations nowadays is negative PR. That's just how it works. I'm sorry. It sucks, but that's just how that is. Okay, so make sure you share this video, and make sure if you work at Best Buy, you know that another round of layoffs are coming. So just be aware, stay safe, maybe look for a different place to work that has better job security, and probably will have better play in PTO, let's be honest. So I don't know what to tell you. I hope you make it. And until next time, please do me a favor. Please get the hell on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. Ooh.